Kody is hanging out with his friend Brian.
Hello, Brian.
This is actually the friend he ordained his wedding for.
Yeah, we saw that a couple seasons ago.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So Kody sold 3 cars to Brian, and they are working on loading the cars up to take to Brian's house.
Yeah.
Kody says that just being in the presence of other men who respect and love you helps you endure through your family struggles.
Okay.
He says just having this task is helping him to focus on something other than the drama in his life.
That's fair, but that have nothing to do with anything, though, Kody.
Yeah, that was weird to me.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Kody needs, I think it's the validation that he needs that maybe is so like off-putting. It's like he needs so much validation, and I can understand because you got so many people in your family and in your life like just basically calling you out for your BS. Like, of course, stop with the BS, but at the same time it can feel like a pile on and can be overwhelming for anybody.
I feel you.
But at the same time, this amount of validation he needs is so like off-putting.
Yeah.
Like, I need to be around a man who loves and respects me. Why, Kody? Talk to your kids, okay?
Yeah.
It's the same thing with him saying, I'm gonna leave one wife's house to go to a wife's house that I'm celebrated, and then we won't have the issue when I get back because it would have blown over. It's just like, it's juvenile to me.
No, you hit the nail on the head. Can I hit it some more?
Sure.
Yeah, I think he is right about one thing. Men do need to feel respected. But how valuable, like, the quality matters too. Meaning that if it's easy to, if you do everything I tell you to do, then of course it's easy to love you.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? I don't really see you. You get what I'm saying? Brian is there for him. Hey, I sold you 3 of my cars. You are my best friend. You one of my buddies and things like that. It's easy to get along. Of course you respect me because we just get along so easily. You know, there is some respect for you that your kids want to give.
Yeah.
But you have to meet them. You get what I'm saying? So, like, even though you're getting this respect from Brian and you're getting this respect from Robyn, obviously the quality of it is not enough because you, like Blair said, you keep seeking some validation of escaping your task.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Right.
You get respect from completing your task, not avoiding your task. Complete your task of mending those relationships and mending those marriages. Or basic, you get what I'm saying? Like, that's where the respect comes. That's where your paranoia and your uneasiness come from, because you know there's tasks that need to be completed.
Yeah.
You know there's some work that need to be done that you are avoiding. You get what I'm saying? Go ahead, Blair. Walk us through this scene, because this scene was impactful to me.
It really was.
Go ahead.
Yeah. They couldn't fit the car into the trailer.
No.
They measured it widthwise, but they never measured it lengthwise.
Yes.
Kody said he spent most of his life as a polygamist forcing things to fit.
Yeah.
Rather than figuring out, is it really going to fit?
Can I go first?
Go ahead.
People can look at this scene and be like, it's deep. It has multiple meanings and things like that. This is a simile. This is a metaphor.
It's an allegory.
It's an allegory and things like that.
Yeah.
And truth be told, it is.
Absolutely.
Even him saying that, you know, instead of asking how does it fit, he tried to make things fit. And in a way, I'm not going to go so far and jump on Kody. I've been jumping on Kody this whole episode, of saying, like, don't try to victimize yourself. You didn't measure the length.
You didn't do the work.
It's your fault. You get what I'm saying? It's nobody's fault except yours. It's not Brian's fault of why you didn't measure the length. You get what I'm saying? You thought it was just good enough. Like, as long as it can fit this way, we be good. So anything that was wrong, the reason why you even had to reschedule and Brian got to come back, and you got to get a bigger trailer, and things didn't right, and things didn't work out the way that you planned, it all falls on you. Put yourself in that position.
And the thing is, too, nobody's faulting you for not
doing
the work.
No.
Like, people have dumb moments or not thinking things all the way through all the time.
Facts.
Like, oh, dang, I should have done it this way.
Facts.
But it's the rectifying the issue part that's the problem. Like, he even was like, I was thinking about just wrapping it up and just hoping and praying that the thing would stay closed. But thankfully, he thought better and was like, no, like, we probably shouldn't take it on the road like that. But just for his mind to go there, it's just like, okay, no, that's not the first step. The first step is to get the correct size trailer.
Yeah.
But go ahead.
Even when he was talking about maybe we can remove the bumper.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? No, you didn't do the proper work and you didn't take the proper time to measure twice, cut once. You already know that saying.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. What did you think about the I don't know, you got in your notes. What do you think about the flashbacks of the relationship he had with this car and things like that? Like this is his first sports car. The women talk about like, yeah, this was his baby. Like even Christine even said when she saw I think it was Isabel driving it, like that really made her happy because like they associate Kody with this car. This is a 20-year-old car that he loves and now is a classic to him. Yeah. And even something that he cared about. As much as this car, he did not do the proper work to give it the correct length. Something that he cares about. Meaning that you could care about something and still be, unprepared in what you do for and what you do.
And not thoughtful.
And not thoughtful. You get what I'm saying? And what you do after the fact matters. What you do after the fact matters. Yeah. Anything else on that scene?
Yeah, I just wanted to say that, I mean, it's just also, it spoke to me in a different way too, of just like how one thing in your life isn't going to stay isolated to that one area. It's going to bleed everywhere. And for me, that's discipline. I need to get better at being disciplined in different things because that bleeds out in different areas.
Oh, you talking about you personally?
Yeah. Oh, okay. But I'm just saying it was like a teaching lesson for me too, just to be like, okay, Kody isn't preparing, measuring, all these types of things for his personal life. And it doesn't just stay in his relationships, which is huge and it's breaking down his family. It goes down to the smallest thing of not being able to get this car to his friend. Something as simple as
moving a car.
Something that small. So that's why it's so important for me, like just seeing that and just being like, yeah, you got to tackle, your personal issues or things like that because it's not going to stay where it's at. It's going to trickle down to the smallest thing.
And guess what? So, the consequences of not getting the car in is so minor. Right. It's just, hey, guess what? We just do it another day. Those same consequences is not as minor in real people's lives. Yeah. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. As Blair said, it bleeds out and it makes people feel a certain way. It isolates people away from you. You get what I'm saying? And because of the isolation, then all of a sudden you start feeling paranoia. Yeah. As if, somebody's watching you or something like that. Nobody's watching you. You know you got work that needs to be done and you've been avoiding it. Yeah. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. That was deep. I feel like they should subscribe just for that alone.
That was good.
Yeah. Walk us through the next scene.
Yeah, moving.